Hello guys, this is Prime Concept. You're welcome once again to my channel. In this video, I want to analyze set algebra of set. Some of the arithmetics will be handling in set theory. We have introduced the concept of set. We mentioned and explained that set is a collection of well-defined objects or say items. That is a set. So and we give several examples. So if you have not seen the video, just click to my channel and go to playlist. You get a playlist of videos on set, right? So let's quickly dive into the business for the day. We want to consider algebra of set, and one of the first things we want to learn is the concept of empty set. Empty set. What is an empty set? Of course, from the word empty, you know what it means for a set to be empty. So an empty set is a set that does not contain any item. It's a set that does not contain any object, any item, any element in it. So that is an empty set, and it is usually denoted by this symbol. So the symbol for the empty set is this, the braces with nothing written in it. That is the empty set, or we can use this symbol, the phi symbol. So any of these symbols you see would represent empty set. Now, one of the areas of confusion for students is that they may think when you see something like this, that this means empty set. Please take note, at the moment you drop something into these braces, the moment there is something, no matter the symbol, anything that you've written inside these braces no longer makes it to be an empty set. So this is no longer an empty set because it contains an item. And what is the item? Phi. So this is not the symbol for an empty set. So it's either it is completely empty, or you see this symbol would represent an empty set. So I hope it is clear. And I pointed out in my other video, which I want to point out since we're talking about empty sets, I want you to know that the empty set is a subset. It's a subset of every set. It's a subset of every set. So when you want to list the subset of a given set, you should never forget that the empty set is a subset. You should also never forget that the set itself is also a subset of that set. So we're still going to look at the subset, which is known as power set. Now, that is the empty set. Number two thing I want to mention is singleton. Singleton. What is a singleton? Of course, single means one. Singleton is a set that contains only one element. That is a singleton. A set that contains only one element as a singleton. So of course, once you have something like this, example, you have something like this. This is a singleton, not because it contains the element 1, but because it contains only one element. This is a singleton. This is a singleton. It contains only one element, in this case 2. This is a singleton. This is a singleton, right? It contains one element, and the element is phi, because anything can be an element. So all these are examples of singleton, sets with only one element. And number 3 algebra we want to consider is union. Union of sets. Union. What is union of a set? Now, say we are given two sets, let's say A and B, and the union of A and B is a set that contains all the elements of A and B in it. So let me write, given two sets A and B, the set that contains all the elements of A and B is the union. Is the union of the sets. Is the union of the set. So union is just a set, a single set that contains the elements of two sets, or say 3 sets, or even more. That is the union. And what is the symbol for union? The symbol is a kind of U. So this is the symbol. It looks like a U symbol. So if I want to write A union B, I would write it this way: A union B. Of course, A union B is exactly the same as B union A. So they will give the same result always. So a quick example to help you understand the union. Now say we have two sets. Of course, the union is possible for 3 sets, 4 sets, and so on. I'm coming from a simple case scenario. So say we have A equals 1, 2, 3, and we'll have B equals 2, 4, 6. Then A union B. A union B simply means combining all the elements in A and B, and we already know that for sets, repetition is not important. We don't need to repeat in sets. Even if you repeat, it is still considered one element. So A union B, let's start. We have 1, we have 2, we have 1, we have 2, we have 3, we have 4, we have 6. So this is the union of A and B. Of course, I don't have to arrange them orderly. Or in set, order does not also matter. So even if I decide to write 2 first, it will still not change the set, alter that set. So I just decided to write it this way. So this is what we mean by union. Combining the elements of 2 or more sets will give you union of that set. Now, the next, number 4, we want to talk about is intersection, which will be the last one for this video. Intersection of sets. Intersection of sets. Now, what is intersection of sets? Intersection of 2 sets is a new set that contains the common elements that are found in those 2 sets. The intersection is a set, or is an algebra that brings out the common elements that are found in 2 sets. So let me quickly write it. This is a set containing the common elements in 2 or more sets. So that is intersection, a new set that contains the common elements in 2 sets. And what is the symbol for intersection? The symbol is like an N symbol. So this is the symbol, a kind of N symbol as intersection. So a quick example to illustrate what it means. Now, say we have A. Okay, let's still maintain this to still give us what we want. Now, say we have A, which is still this, and then B is this. So we want to find A intersect B, which of course is the same as B intersect A. Now I want to find it from this. So it's going to be a set. It's going to be a set that contains just the common elements. So what does A and B have in common? You'll notice that they don't have 1 in common because 1 is not in B. 1 is only present in A. But what you can find in A and also find in B is just what? 2. So it means that A intersects B is just going to give us 2, which is what? A singleton. A set that contains only 1 element. So I believe at this point that this is very clear to you. Now, if you understand what I've done so far, I want you to take A to be 2, 4, 6. Take B to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take C to be 1, 4, 7, 8. Then find A intersect B intersect C is 1. Then also give me the answer to A union B union C. So I want you to give me the answer to these two questions. Drop it in the comment section. And if you've watched up to this point and you are yet to subscribe, quickly hit the subscribe button. Also hit the like button. Share the video with your friends. Tell them it is prime concept. I'll see you in my next video where I'll be explaining the concept of complement of a set. We're going to look at the two types of complements that are possible with set. Thanks for watching Prime Concept.